School District.
This year's homeless census results are in, and it shows some promising signs. The Kern County Homeless Collaborative conducted the census last month and found there is a 20% decrease. And while there are 300 fewer people on the streets on any given night, there are still about 1,200 people who are homeless each night. The census also found a drop in the number of veterans who are homeless. That number is down 22%. There are also 32% fewer unsheltered homeless in Metro Bakersfield. Now, it's not all good news, though. The number of homeless living in the eastern part of our county went up by 100%. So what do these results mean for taxpayers and the homeless themselves? 23 ABC's Christine Din is in studio to tell us how it will affect our wallets and the future for the homeless. Christine?
Well, less homeless people on the streets mean less taxpayer money used and more hope for the homeless. For people living on the streets, it's not only devastating, it's deadly.
It can reduce someone's life by 27 years, on par with like stage 3 cancer.
Drug and alcohol use, along with mental and physical illnesses, make for a deadly combination. Something David Schaefer sees every day, especially in tent cities along the river.
I'm living out there in Oildale and barely got a roof over my head, and I know everybody up and down that river.
So it's good news when the 2013 homeless census shows a 20% decrease in homelessness.
Well, we're definitely seeing fewer people overall in the singles population, but our families and single women, we're still seeing a good deal of pressure.
The Homeless Collaborative says homelessness is very costly to taxpayers, legally.
A lot of homeless that are being cited and going to jail.
And medically.
A couple of years ago when we asked KMC, there was sort of $1 million man in that he had actually cost the taxpayers $1 million in that year just in his health care expenses.
So seeing a decrease in homelessness means less medical emergencies and costs.
Most studies say as much as 86% decrease in medical costs in the second year of housing.
The Homeless Collaborative says a couple reasons for the drop in homelessness are extensive outreach and countless homeless assistance services.
You can't just house them, you have to provide an intensive level of services to them to help them remain housed and remain stable.
Effort that does not go unnoticed, especially by Schaefer.
I didn't think there was people that cared, you know what I mean? So, I'm not trying to disrupt you guys' meeting. I just want to encourage you guys to keep going forward because, I'm sitting here.
Schaefer says the census results prove the community is making a difference.
They've given me some hope, let me know that there's people out there that do care about people that are struggling with problems.
Now, the Homeless Collaborative and agencies involved with it say the census results will show them what areas to improve on and seek funding for next year.